Hi guys, or hi Sam. This is just a training video, so how you can protect posts in the ARCS website. So it's in response to this ticket 2572. So basically, what you've got here, so posts is in anything from this area here. So I'm logged into the admin area. You can see posts on the left-hand side, and you can see all the different posts here, which by default are public, so anyone can click on them and read them and see them. So what you need to do is, if you want to restrict one of these posts to members only, I'll go over to this tab. If on the left hand side, if you scroll down to membership, where you've got member press here, and then under member press you've got rules. So if you click on rules on the left hand side, what you can then do is create new rules, which basically allows you to restrict anything on the website to different membership types or different members. So once you click on rules, you can see all the current rules that are in play. And you've got an add new button right at the top here. So if you just click on, let's get rid of these silly messages. If you just click on, oh God, I didn't want it to do that. I beg your pardon. Go back to member press here. Go back to rules. We want to click on the add new button at the top. So click add new, and this will create a new rule. So the first thing you need to do is give it a title for the rule. So what we're gonna say is we've got a drop down box here that says protect content. So what we want to do is you've got all the different things you can protect. So you've got all posts, but we just want in this case to protect a single post. So if you select the single post here, and if I go back over to the posts in the other tab, let's restrict deadlines for vacant ARCS exec. So let's restrict that one as an example. So it's best to kind of give it the same title, deadlines for, what was it called? Deadlines for vacant ARCS exec. I won't put the whole thing in for vacant ARCS exec. So just if you give the rule a title so it means something to you when you look back at it, you know what it's restricting. That's the best way to do it. So now I've put I want to restrict a single post here. It says I can start typing the title of that post and it will find it. So let's put deadline in and it should bring it up. Yeah, okay, so that's the one. It's only found one option, so there's only one thing with the word deadline in, so I'll click on that. So that's the post we're going to restrict. And then it says the next part of this is it says what basically who do you want to be able to see it. So what you do is from the drop down you can either select a membership type or actual individual members. So for the purpose of this we'll select whole membership types. So we'll say honoree can see it, and then if you press the plus symbol here we can say also corporate members can see it, student members, and we'll allow every members to see it just so the public can't see it. So associate and full is the last one. So that's what you would do. So that restricts it all to those. If you wanted to, you can restrict it to individual members as well. So if you go to member, you can start like if you search for a member, you can search for individual members' names. It's pretty tricky in your system, so because you need to know the membership username, which are membership numbers in a lot of cases. But I can see you down there as well, so we can put you in here as well. But we won't do that for the moment. Now you have got some options, so you can enable drip content. So you can sort of show different content to people based on different things. It's not going to be relevant for this. It's just to entice people to sign up, basically. Then you've got when people come to this, if they're not signed in, what it actually will say. So it's all of the you want a default login, but on some bits of content you might want a custom authorization message. So that's the message that the user sees when they sign in. Otherwise it will just be your default one, which was typically this is for members only, please sign in to access it. But if for example it was only for full members and not for honorary, corporate, student and associate, you might want to put words to that effect so that associate members don't keep trying to log in and wondering why it's not working. But for the moment we'll leave that as default. You can also put excerpts in as well if you want to explain a little bit about what's behind the login screen. But again, we'll leave all of that to default. So I won't save this because actually it will protect this piece of this post, and it might not be the post you want to restrict. But once I save that rule, what you can then do is make sure you log out of the whole system, so that you're not logged in. Then if you go and try and click on that particular post, it should ask you to log in. So hopefully this is clear. If you do have any questions, then by all means just fire these back and we'll be happy to cover them off. Okay, thanks very much.